You know why young people are frustrated about the cost of living, the inability to buy homes, start a family, the kind of things that actually provide purpose in life? Well, here's why. It is totally radicalizing. Just one generation ago, 55% of 30-year-olds were both married and owned a home. Today, it is less than 10%. What that means is that we are robbing an entire generation of the American dream. And now guys like Ben Shapiro want you to be thankful for it.
If you're a young person and you can't afford to live here, then maybe you should not live here. I mean, that is a real thing. Yeah, I know that we've now grown up in a society that says that you deserve to live where you grew up, but the reality is that the history of America is almost literally the opposite of that. The history of America is you go to a place where there is opportunity. And if the opportunities are limited here and they're not changing, then you really should try to think about other places where you have better opportunities.
What an insane thing to say. What an utterly disqualifying thing to say. Being a citizen of a nation that your grandfather, great-grandfather traveled here, voyaged here to build, fight for, die for, entitles you to grow up and to live in the same place where your grandparents' graves are. It entitles you to have a home, a community, a heritage, a value system that you share with your neighbors that comes from permanence, that comes from tilling the soil in the same town that you grew up in. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What Ben Shapiro says about adventuring out and going places, yes, this is a big country. But to say that you are not entitled to that, yes, you are, in fact. This is fundamentally wrong and a horrible way to say this. And so now you can no longer live in your hometown. You don't even recognize your hometown anymore. That's what's actually being said here. And then to say if you don't like that, then you can just move. It's despicable, in fact. It's a despicable opinion, and it is the opinion that actually leads to open borders. And this is the opinion of globalists.